Hey everybody, welcome back. We're
Hey, hey.
here. We're having some fun today. As you can see, we're out in the middle of the ocean. No land to be seen. Nice and tranquil. And I'm here with Adam in
Yes,
our
once again back into the water.
fancy work get-ups. My eyes look a little funny in this thing too.
Yeah, not terrible. You can just kind of see them.
Yeah, not bad. I see a big dog in yours, so that's better than nothing. So we have our official uniforms on, overalls, scuba headgear, obviously, because we're out in the ocean, and longfall boots. So let's
Safety
jump down.
first.
Adam, you go first. I'll watch you fall and hopefully
Okay.
survive. We'll test these boots out.
Safety first. Whoa!
All right, so we're
Oh
going.
yeah.
Nice big drop. Ugh, there we go. Very nice. So we're down
Very
in
solid
diamond
landing.
level. Well, yeah, I put cobble. I had sand there before, but I wanted it to stand out. And I also had it like this, and it looked a little funny from one side.
Yeah,
If you take my
yeah.
meaning, so yeah, there we go. That's dead center too of our area. So this is the pit. Let's actually go up a little bit here. There we go. This is a structure that we've been working on in secret. We're actually inside of a giant cylinder. You can't really see it on the mini map. The mini map's pretty much useless right now, but I'm going to give you guys a nice view. You can see some of the walls forming up here. I could probably get my view distance a little higher. FAR plus 32, that should be enough. And it's a little dark too, so I do apologize for that. We're working in secret, so it's a little hard to keep things well lit. And that's not going to light up crap down there. Yeah, I didn't think so. But we're inside a big cylinder and we're building a big dome of sorts.
Yes, indeed. This will be the new the new everything.
Yeah, we have a name for it. I don't know if we do want to disclose that now. Do we wait?
Oh no, we can. Well, I guess right now it doesn't really fit. Let's wait until we get some more stuff built,
And
and then.
so you're probably looking at this funny that it's all made of cobblestone, and that's our temporary. We're in creative mode right now. We're just kind of building this thing and screwing around with cobblestone just to get it built. Once it's done, we're gonna like rip out all like the wrath lamps and stuff, and we're gonna collect the materials that we need to build it and do a wand of exchange from Thaumcraft to convert it over to the resources that we collect and build with. So this is pretty much it. It's about a 100 block radius from the dead center that we're at out to this outer edge for the base of this structure. And this is where a lot of our storage and liquid storage machine, all the processing is going to take place down here. This will be the access to underwater. This will all be filled in when we're done. That's baby steps at this point.
Mm-hmm.
What else? Did you mention anything else that you had an idea for down here?
We haven't as of yet. Brian and I have just kind of started the layout of things. Now, what we're really thinking about is having this down here be the underbelly, as it were. So think of how you would do like a real, if this was going to be a real biopod, you'd want to have all your heavy machines down here. So our big tank storage, um, the rock crushers, the coal coke ovens, all of that, that will live down here. And then as we go up, we'll have more things happening. So we'll have, some storage set up on here. We'll have some different habitats set up on here. The really fun stuff is going to be happening on the very top
Yes.
with the actual what will be the dome on the surface that everyone can see. That's where the fun starts to happen.
Yeah, so this is phase one. Everything under this cobblestone ceiling is phase one testing, and we have a good amount of room here. So I'm going to actually be continuing on my merry way with filling this in, which has been a lot of fun. We are using World Edit to do a lot of like the boundaries and get like the distances we need. You can see I built like a little skeleton here, and now I'm going through filling it in and doing like little fine adjustments to it as I go to make sure it looks smooth. But so far so good. Adam, are you gonna work on the first?
The filling in down there.
Yeah. So what's your thoughts down here? All right, let's go back to the stairs.
Okay, coming
I'm about to
in.
exchange my overalls for quantum pants as standard issue, just so I can run fast. All right.
Yeah.
So we got a lot of room in here. Do you want
This is gonna be
this
perfect.
to be the landing floor?
Yes, I think this will be a good end point.
Okay, so let's see, height 12. I'm gonna just build out a little strut here, just so I can see where it ends up. Oop, a little too fast there. So we're figuring we might be able to get away with 10 high and use the levitators.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to play with a levitator, see where it gets you. Play with like the inverted lamps. I figured the first one, if we're gonna do this right, should be the nether. Be
First what?
the first level.
Oh yeah, yeah. I wonder so
Hmm.
are you thinking every level will be like this?
No, 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 no. The
Okay.
domes, the actual domes.
Okay, so
So
above us we would have individual domes, like maybe no more than a block of 64 by 64, so we can, if we want to, we can um,
right. So here,
build that.
let's build one right here. So
Oh,
how?
that's right, because we have tons of space all the way out here. I forget. Yeah.
All right. So where am I at here? 195. Is that gonna be enough room? Let's go in the sky.
All the way up to the sky.
Oh, get yourself here. Where are you? Are you nearby?
Come up right behind you. Here I am.
All right, stay right there. Eh, I don't know if you caught that.
No, I can go down for it. I see it falling.
Good old compass.
Heck yeah.
I figure it'd be easier to work in the sky. That way I can build like a big dome and see what it looks like. Because we're gonna have to do a lot of weird construction with this. What's the build ceiling now? It's 256, right?
As far as I know, yeah.
All right, let's go and.
It's way up here.
All right, I'm gonna float around 170. It's a good spot.
Coming up.
So it's still a hollow
30,
sphere
40, 50.
of glass.
There you are. I'll stay out of the radius.
I'm gonna do 50 to start, just to see what it looks like. Well, it doesn't matter if you're in or out of the radius. We just use the compass to get in and out. So this is a 50 size. Can you see it well from there?
Yes.
Okay.
Um, Hang on, it's still forming.
Yeah, it's gonna form until mine's just started finished forming. So this is a good size. Let me pass through this thing so I can see it from over here. Holy shit. That might be a bit big.
Yeah, I think that's. I think
What are you thinking?
that I'm wondering if we're confusing diameter. And no, diameter is the full thing across. Radius is half of it.
Oh, yeah.
Or are you thinking radius when you're making these?
I'm doing them in radius. So that's 100.
Yes.
That's 100 technically across.
Yes.
Alright, let's try that again in not so stupid form of radius to 25. Here we go. That's looking a little better. See, now that's what I was picturing.
There you go. Okay.
Alright, so hold on. Let me just undo these two so that I don't
Yeah.
worry about them being here. That one disappear yet? There it goes. Alright, good. Alright, so we'll build the glass to 25. Now, just for sake of argument here, we figure. Let's see, how tall is this center beam? So if we do it here. Let's go down a little bit. So say this one's just going to be like an overworld biome of some kind. So I'm going to do a
Okay.
fill on it.
Wait, is that the 25 again? Oh, yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
this is a 25.
When you get up close to it, it looks whole lot bigger. Oh,
Well,
there it went.
do the next one of dirt. And land. So there you go. There's a biodome. Very simple one,
Nice.
not as complex as I eventually will make them. But some dirt. Now, do you want to stick with doing them perfectly spherical like this, or do you want to try going for a? I try to keep it a little bit lower than the
Wow.
center
Mobs are
threshold.
already spawning in
Yeah, I
there.
know. So I didn't put it at the midpoint, because then that's what we worry about, like the ceiling and the walls getting tight. So
Mm-hmm.
I did it below the midpoint. I think that's actually not too bad.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's not like we're going to be mining in these or anything. It's more there for effect. And I'm also thinking about having the bottom half of this be like another material, like matched what the tower is. So on that topic, since I just thought about it, entranceways is one of the things that we kind of talked about a little bit, but I didn't really get to explain what I was thinking. So if we have something like this, do I want to break that one too? How big is this? Alright, I need to make it daytime. I can't see for shit.
Burn, mobs, burn.
Yeah, let them cook up. This one might be a little extravagant and a little far in. It's not too bad.
Okay, so we'd always enter from a low point and then come up into whatever.
Either coming up into or going down, depending on the shape of the arm.
Okay.
So, like the arm, then I would have kind of go like this. Like the glass isn't going to be there. Just picture the glass that's underneath all the stone I'm building is not there. So this one I would want to have as a sharper angle. Actually, I should grab stairs. Let's see if I can do this with stairs without it looking stupid. So now's the test. This is when we find out like how bad of an idea this is. Or good. It could be a good idea. Oh, floating's a pain in the butt. Let's just reorganize my stuff. There we go. Well, I guess stairs can wait. I mean, that's just making this more difficult at this point. So the bottom half of it will probably be just like a stagger. And maybe a little bit further from the tower. Very little bit. So something like that on the bottom.
Okay, so your one blocks
Yep, one
that
block
you were talking
spacing.
about.
Yep. And now up here, I get all this crap out of my inventory. Concrete, or concrete, a stone slab. And then have that be half steps.
Okay.
And then what that's going to do is make it get wider as it gets closer to the tower. I'm trying to think how far I should do this. I'll probably just do the center one like I did over here.
Okay, so these will be massive entryways in then.
Pretty big, yeah. Like around that size. Now, if you look at it from over here, do you see the effect that it's causing? So I want them to at least be like 10 blocks off the tower.
Okay.
Now it's got that like that buttress effect to it. Then that'll be solid too. That's
I
not going
kind
to
of
be
look.
open.
Yeah, that'll be complete all around.
Interesting, right?
I, yeah, that's kind of interesting. I'm still debating how I feel about this tower of this that biome effect. It's not bad. Oh, speaking of, have you tried the set biome?
No, I have not.
Do you want to hit it in this sphere and see what happens?
We sure can. Let's see. What's the easiest way to select? Spheres are a bit of a bitch to select. There's probably another way to do this. Let's mess with this real quick and then we'll be back to recording. I think that's
Yep, that sounds like a good plan.
to the Google. All right, we're back. The commands that we were looking for the biomes didn't work, so we're kind of scrapping that for now. We'll come back to that later on, see if we can define like an actual biome. Um, it all of a sudden got really dark in here. It wasn't this dark before. Can't see crap. Nah, it's alright. I'll manage. I'm gonna go back. I'm doing my tedious. Fill in the circles. Actually work for our goal.
You work hard for your money.
I do.
Alright. Now that's why I have that. So. Spruce, birch, jungle, rubber tree. Alright, and then have you ever planted a greatwood sapling?
No, I have not.
I don't know how they grow, so I will leave them out for right now. Silver line.
Why don't you spawn yourself one of those thaumium hoes?
Yeah, that one's not like that at all. Also sequoia. Bull pine. In there. Bam.
Hoe of growth.
Also, I put those things in my hotbar so I can actually use them.
This is so boring. Gouge my eyes out doing this. Well, let me fill in this one before I move on. So it should be 16. Boom. Another layer complete. Or almost. Why didn't that fill in? That's weird. It's like spots that just don't want to fill in.
That's weird.
0 blocks have been created. Oh, you son of a bitch. Had this happen before, I had to fill in like a whole region of it manually. Just because it was being a prick. Not that this tool sucks or anything. This tool's awesome, but take things for granted. You know. There we go. That's all filled in. The other upside is once I get this like main superstructure built, we can let the water in.
Ooh, yeah.
We could put some dirt and sand down on the ground, start letting some water in, like a little like a layer at a time. Be kind of fancy. Oh, there's a whole bunch of little holes I missed. I'll have to patch them later. Alright, let's get this wing completely finished, and then I'll move on. So this is going to be our project for a little while. It's going to take us quite a long time to really build this the way we want.
It's going to take a very long time. I need to actually look at something. Are we going to be... Are we once again in a bad... Oh, wow, you're right. Those Trackman goggles are horrible.
Yeah, let me go get a scouter. 'Cause that's what it looks like. Oh, that's goggles revealing.
That's actually what I was going for. I can just put those right on my head.
Can I pull it off and yell it's over 9,000 and shatter it? Because that would be awesome. Ugh. Not a fan. Like, well, I'm going to phrase it. I'm a fan of Dragon Ball Z, but I'm not a fan of that.
Ah! Okay, that one grew.
God, why is it like so much darker here than it was in the other sides?
Okay, so it just can't affect these because they're not normal trees. Got it.
Which ones is it not working on?
The silver lime, the rubber tree sapling.
Mm, IC rubber tree or red power?
I see.
Oh, really? I was surprised by that because
Yeah.
bone meal works.
Yep. That's what. Look, that's what I'm going to do next.
Get you on the ball.
Yeah, all these trees are having no problem growing. Nice.
Yay! I finished that ring. Oh, my fill command's not working for some reason. Did I like type something wrong? Oh god. Cobblestone 150. It's the fill command. Ah, crap. Well, that's not good.
/ undo.
No, no, it's not even working. It's placing 0 blocks.
Wow, really?
Yeah. I'll just
Hmm.
work on the frame. I'll get this all mapped out at least. This is the
Well,
tedious part.
there is, by the way, some decent aura here.
Really? I didn't even look at
Six.
that.
Oh, I was making sure the hoe was going to work. 627 is the reading.
Ooh. I got some goggles. Let's throw them on real quick. Take a peek. See if we can find this ore node.
So what are the monster ones?
Are they not working for me? Whatever. I'll worry about it later.
Teak sapling. That looks neat. Alright, so I'm going to have to go more toward the center here. There we go. Let's try some of these big boys. No, not silver, not... Actually, that was not a bad one, because that's kind of big. Oh wait, I need 2, 3, 4, and... Oh, is that what's happened to them? Okay.
See, I'm such a nice guy. I give you at least something fun to do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm playing with rocks.
Ah, that was not right.
We're gonna have a whole bunch of wrath lamps we're gonna have to remove after this is done. I've been placing a lot of them where I can't see.
Alright, so I also need to obviously don't understand.
Still don't understand why the treealizer needs honey.
Yeah, well,
I thought the whole concept of like the honey on the bee analyzer was to like sedate the bee.
yeah, that's what it says.
I don't think you need to
Damn it,
sedate a sapling.
damn it, what the heck just happened there? Oh, freaking hitting the wrong keys all over the place. There, Treealizer. And drop. And bam. 3 by 3. That's why you didn't grow.
Which one is that?
The biggest one that I know of, which is the Sequoia.
What size is the walnuts?
That's what I'm gonna hit next.
Okay. Alright, this ring is done. 1, 2, 3, 4 more rings to go. Unfortunately, though, they get progressively bigger. Oh, there is an Enderman right here. This is where we hit the wrapping up point for this episode. We did continue on the next day, but as always, guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little bit of a lost video. Feel free to leave me some comments.